We all know advancements in technology are a serious threatening hazard to society. According to Stanford University, deepfake videos from bots are manipulating the public and discourse by feigning consensus and spreading fake news, creating danger of AI systems, and are undermining our social trust. We all have seen the social media posts of AI being used to trick or scam people, including our elderly. However, what about it being used as legitimate art? The question is, should AI-generated art be allowed in art shows or contests? Should they be allowed to compete against human artists who use their time, money, and expertise in the art show for these contests? Even though the ways of art being generated to some are unethical. New York Times Magazine argues that even though AI-generated art has been around for years, the latest advancements of the year are these three apps: DALL-E 2, Midjourney, and Stable Diffusion. These tools have made it possible for amateur artists to create abstract or photorealistic works simply by typing in a text box. Understandably, the apps have made the art community nervous and scared for their future in art. The New York Times further states that common questions in the art community over the AI-generated art is, why would anyone pay for their art when they could just generate it themselves? Is AI-generated art ethical? Are these apps even a high-tech form of plagiarism? The art community is scared. Their self-made careers are going to be forced out of existence. So I urge you to also think about those questions to yourself for the remainder of my speech. Corsa.org also states that due to the way AI utilizes the data and can it occurs problems. Data that belongs to companies, brands, artists. This means copyright issues do exist, especially in the form of publicizing the generated art. It is not morally correct for people to use AI-generated art to profit from those whose data is being used. Corsa also states that court cases have even begun over these subjects. There's heavy copyright issues. Clearly there have been issues, ethical, legal, and plagiarism issues. A simple way to fix these issue topics is to take generated art out of art shows and contests. Make it where only digital art creators and artists that use the art with their own brain, hands, and talent. If writers are not allowed to publicize AI essays and use them in college, then why are people allowed to so for art? According to the proceedings of the AAAI/ACM Conference on AI, Ethics, and Society A1 outputs, AI outputs are being used to compete with human artists in the marketplace for their money. People are doing AI-generated work through these apps and trying to sell them to people as if they were made by hand and artists that took hours and products to build. The conference surveyed 459 artists, and the results from that survey showed that a majority of our artists in the community believe creators should disclose what art is being used in AI training, and that AI outputs should not belong to model creators, and express concerns about AI's impact on the art workforce and who profits from their art. They are not wanting their money and job to be taken away because people are using it for AI. In all seriousness, we need to take action for the unethical ways of AI. It does give us some great things. However, in the category of art, it is taking away from originality, human thought, human contact, and human design. It is causing problems legally, ethically, and using plagiarism by taking, if you don't know how AI works, AI art surveys data, practically takes a bunch of art pieces and data and information over what you put into the text box and morphs it into another photo. So it is using other people's art and photos and such like that. It's causing problems legally and ethically and plagiarism-like. So I ask you to take action, contact the owners of these apps, ask how it works, and ask if they can do a change of what's right ethically.